darf ich alle Beteiligten zu Beginn des ersten Aktes zur Bühne bitten. Herrn Davies und die Mitglieder der Band bitte ich Platz zu nehmen. Vielen Dank. New Starlight Team, this is your Act 1 Beginners Call. Act 1 Beginners, please stand by. Thank you.
So I started rollerblading when I was about 12 years old.
So growing up, Zak has always, when he's got into something, which has normally been some kind of extreme sport, he's always become completely focused on that one thing, nothing else will matter. And I think that's why he gets so good at what he does, because it just becomes his whole life. Everything will revolve around what he wants to achieve.
And I used to go to my local skate park a lot and sometimes come to places like Corby to train. But I quickly got bored of rollerblading within about 3 years because there weren't many people that were skating how I wanted to skate, like just doing flips, big jumps. It was all more technical and grinds.
So he took up motocross because that was the family who were doing motocross, so he wanted to be part of that. To me, it was difficult because to me he was always a skater. That's just how I saw him. Zak was a skater. But he did motocross for a while. I think he found it difficult because he couldn't be the best at that, and Zak likes to be the best at what he's doing. And then eventually switched to downhill mountain biking, which he did really well at, qualified as a instructor, and then COVID hit and that's when he got back into skating.
So I started skating again when I was around 27 years old, ended up coming to Corby, and Corby had changed a lot over the years and there was a lot more progression with the big ramps and the flips in other sports like BMX and scootering. And so I ended up getting a lot of inspiration from the BMXing and the scootering to try and push more flips into rollerblading and do more with that. So I'd been back skating about 6 months, and then I was trying a trick on a half pipe called a Bio 720, and I landed sideways and snapped my ankle in 2 places. And then I was in a cast for like 3 months from that. I had to have quite a lot of recovery and physio to get back to skating afterwards.
It's difficult. There's been a lot of trips to A&E. We've had broken wrists, lots of concussions. It's been really hard, and it's always on the back of your mind. Is he going to do something to injure himself and then not be able to skate, which then he really struggles with.
He's got the gas in there now.
Nah, honey, you're not far gone. Keep going on that. You've got to keep going on that, man.
Good job, that. Good, a good job. He's all right.
But just knowing how much he loves it and how much happy he is when he's doing his extreme sports, whichever one that is, it's worth it, I think, for Zak. So when Zak got offered to go and audition for Starlight Express, that, for me, that was like part of my dream come true, being a musical theatre family. But for Zak, I just thought he could finally skate for a living.
So my role in Starlight Express is I'm the stunt skater there. They basically have 26 of us on stage in the show, and then 2 of us out of the 26 are stunt skaters, and everyone else is doing the singing, dancing. And then our job is kind of to skate around, and we're supposed to be clearing the track is what we're meant to be doing. We're like the marshals, clearing the track ready for the races.
We are here in Bochum, Germany, finally come to watch my son Zak in Starlight Express.
It was scary because it was completely out of his comfort zone, and obviously being abroad. And Zak isn't a musical theatre boy, but he is one of the best as a stunt skater.
So my day-to-day life now in Germany is that I skate every single day basically. I have one day off a week from doing the show, which is a Monday. But the shows never start really until the evening, other than on the weekends. We have 2 shows, so we're there all day at the weekends. But during the week we start at 6 o'clock.
He needs to have that adrenaline rush all the time, which obviously he would get from motocross, from downhill mountain biking, and from skating. He needs to have that purpose. He's getting up in the morning, he knows he's going to go and get his adrenaline rush somewhere, and he's got something to aim for, because he will never stop until he's achieved every trick that he wants to achieve. He will not give up, no matter how many times it takes. He will keep going till he gets it. So he needs that kind of focus every day. That's what makes him happy.
There's never really been anything else I've wanted to do with my life career-wise other than try and be a professional athlete. Rollerblading's always been top of my list with that. It's always been what I've wanted to do the most.
It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. We're spoons at the airport. Got a really sharp knife. Look at that.